The opioid crisis is shaking, and this is a very serious subject. Purdue Pharma Sacklers agreed to boost financial contribution in opioid settlement to 7.4 billion. I almost got tongue-tied. That number is so big. There's a lot to the story. Let's talk about it. So I'm going to read what ABC News, headline had to say, and then I'm going to speak on some research that I've already done about opioids and big pharma. Just in, Purdue Pharma and the Sackler family agreed Thursday to increase their financial settlement to resolve the mass opioid litigation to 7.4 billion. If approved, the new plan would end the costliness corporate bankruptcy resulting in the opioid crisis. Purdue Pharma invented and manufactured and aggressively marketed opioid products for decades, according to the lawsuit. Now, let me speak on what I know. So, a few years ago, I watched a documentary on the opioid crisis, and I also met people that were heavily affected by it. So, the opioids are usually come from the poppy plant, right? And the poppy plant has now been so overly manufactured that it doesn't even have the same health benefits that it used to have. This is the opium poppy. Now, when it's cut into, it leaks out a liquid, a reddish or pinkish or kind of pinkish purple colored liquid, right? And they're supposed to drain that liquid, and that can contribute to a lot of medicines and things that can help people. Well, now, overly manufactured crops have made this plant dry. It's made this plant mass produced, and it's not giving the same health benefits. It's almost like a trash plant and a quality plant that is being served to the community and remanufactured into Oxycontin, okay? So let's just start off with the fact that this isn't even being purely made and pushed into our community. This is not the same poppy plants from the Amazon used to help people. This is the trash that we're being given. Now back to this frame. There was a time when they were pushing Oxycontin and giving it to everybody. If you were 17 years old and you had a broken foot, they were prescribing you Oxys. And what the company was doing was they were taking the sellers of the company and they were giving them all types of bonuses and incentives. So you're going door to door and you're going to these small towns and you're pushing it door to door like a vacuum salesman. You're getting these oxys off, you're getting them to these doctors, and you don't really care who it affects in the long run. You just want your bonuses and your no caps at the end of the month. So you're legal dealers, okay? That's what was going on in the early 2000s behind in the company. Could you imagine you just got to sell this Oxycontin and there's no cap? You're able to go on big vacations with your family,